Six
love
Buzz.
hip hop.
What's going on with Six Buzz? Are they shadow banned? Yes. Here's the proof. Okay? I'm gonna show. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm looking at here. Y'all can't pick up what I'm putting down. Six Buzz. All right. I was pondering. I be pondering sometimes. Okay, pondering Rick, Ponderosa, and sometimes just in my mind, I'm like, yo. I think about the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wait a minute, why haven't I seen a Six Buzz post in a long time? I follow them. They follow me. I think. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm just like thinking that they do and they already unfollowed me from time. So I'm going to put in Six Buzz TV. And at first I was thinking to myself, okay, there they are. There they are. Let's put this in there. Six Buzz. Gone. Six Buzz TV. Back. Six Buzz. Gone. See what I'm doing right here? Besides my moving my hands? I'm trying to get to something here. Shadow banning is a real thing. Even Six Buzz can't escape the shadow ban. Yo, peace, love. I'm not even on the roomies right now. I'm just smoking the weeds. All right? AGB to Dawn, what up? But in my pondering, I said, yo, wait, why don't I ever see these guys pop up on my timeline? You have 2-3 million people in your let me just make sure, because I keep on just making up numbers. Let's do this again. Six Buzz, still nothing. Okay, you get Six Buzz originals, Six Buzz mutts. They got a lot of different pages, eh? If these are all their pages. And even with the whole word Six Buzz, I can go through this whole list and not get the page. If a page has, let me find a number before I quote a number again. If a page has all right, let's bring this in. 2.4 million followers. Why is it that when I go to search for this page, the biggest Toronto page, okay? Let's not get it twisted. Six Buzz, by numbers alone and by achievements, okay? They are the biggest Toronto blog page, media outlet, okay? They're the ones who tapped in with academics and started the whole Toronto Twitch streams that were going on over there. They've had a record deal and maybe even read up on the record deal with Warner Music. They put out albums, elaborate music videos. They do their thing. Okay? They've earned their keep. Years ago, they sold the original page owner, sold the page to a corporate company. And this is why you see the changes in the page now. Okay? Newsflash for the people who didn't know. If you see the way that the how could I say, the language or the way that the page changed and the way that they posted, right? Their tone changed, the styles of post changed, is because over time, besides the fact that they did their dirt work from time, like they've had Instagram lives with hosts, they did news stories, they've done backpack drives. Six Buzz does their thing, okay? You could let the people them know, the ones who are the original Six Buzz people them, Not the people who are controlling the account now. The original Six Buzz mans them, right? If you know, you know. That Friday Ricky Dread is giving you your flowers right now. Okay? They sold this to a company for buku bucks. And after that, you started getting different types of posts like the post that you're seeing here. Right? These types of posts, like more, for lack of a better term, newsy style post. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a complete big time media conglomerate page. This is not the Six Buzz of old where people were sending in videos saying Six Buzz and like doing beer pong or doing, you know, finding some obscene things happening downtown. No. If that was the case still, they would not have 2.4 million followers and making buku bucks. They'd just be a hood Toronto page. They don't do that shit no more. That shit is back in the days. Okay? Toronto rappers could shut the fuck up. I'm not saying Toronto rappers the page. I'm saying Toronto rappers the people. You guys can shut up. They're not going to post your music videos. So stop crying. Most of you guys, they're not going to post your music videos. They're only going to post select people that are on what they consider a higher echelon. Okay? I.e., man's like 3M French. Okay? Wishing him a happy birthday in this post. Or man's like Pressa, as you see in this post here. And to bring my point home, if I was not mistaken, Mr. Smigs, a.k.a. Smiley, a.k.a. buy or buy. Okay? So all you other rappers, shut up. Shut your mouth. They're not posting you. They will never post you again. Okay? Come to us little blogs over here and we'll handle the case, okay? EMT, all that stuff, we'll deal with the thing. But don't depend on Six Buzz. If you get posted on Six Buzz, you've accomplished something, all right? Put that in your mind. If they post you, it's because you've accomplished something, all right? You're helping their feed by being posted on their feed, okay? But they're not posting fucking 2 times spin the block. You're not doing anything for their feed. So this is a big time media conglomerate. This is not no small time thing. And I say all that to say, why is it I have to type in the whole mother effing word Six Buzz to find a page? Why are they not popping up in my algorithm? When I do see posts from them, I double tap the post. I will show you again for anybody who's just pulling up now. I put in the word Six Buzz. Nothing. I put in Six Bu. I get other pages. I put in Six Buzz TV. And voila. Here is the whole page. All 2.4 million followers in all its glory. What's the problem? What's the problem? Shadow ban, yes. Act on the beat. Yes, that's definitely a shadow ban. But why the shadow ban on Toronto, Canada's biggest blog page? I'll give you my theory. I think that they've fallen into a double-edged sword type of situation. Double-edged sword is the damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Stab your enemy this way, but you stab yourself the other way. Right? As they sold this page to become a bigger news conglomerate style page, posting pictures of Mr. Moist and all these different people, like stuff that like the average Toronto mans or Toronto people in the quote unquote culture, we don't care about a lot of this shit. Okay. If you watch CP24, you can see it in blurbs. There are people who do care about this. Salute to SARS Records, aka Trader Rhyme Animal. Right? There's people who do care about this type of stuff. However, on average, like hood niggas, the people who, you know, the young kids in Toronto and stuff like that, the people who made this page popular in the first place, and this is not with any shade, the people who were the foundation, the core audience of this page, don't care about CBC announces they're leaving Twitter after being labeled as a government-funded media. They don't care, right? Billy in Thorncliffe and Thornhill, he doesn't care. Jalen in Jane and Finch doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment said they lost their soul. No. And I don't want to say in a bad way they sold their soul. They sold the page to a bigger conglomerate that doesn't do that Toronto hood nigga shit. Okay? Or that doesn't do that Toronto young people, six buzz, ha ha ha. Like, no, that time is over. Post of Debbie, RIP Debbie, like, you know, finding a new social media person to like post on the street, like all that stuff is dead. Okay? The people who control that page is just a team of people who are social media specialists and managers and, you know, what do you call it? Influencers and influencer managers and different people like that who have different positions and pay grades and stuff like that. And they are the ones who are controlling the page. Right? On the flip side, though, when it becomes more newsy, news has kind of a thing to it. When you're very news oriented, you have to make sure that you don't get shadow banned, because now you're in a territory where you're posting about different things, different breaking news stories that sometimes might have sensitive words in the titles or sensitive words in it. For example, this one right here says sensitive content, right? I'm not going to click on this to see why, but what's your thoughts on this bill? Right? It's a post about a bill. Like, when you're posting about things like this, like Sam Smith, woke or non-woke agendas and different things like that, you by default sometimes, whether you support the agenda that the quote unquote powers that be are pushing, whether you support it or not, you just may fall under something just because you're reporting on something and you use the wrong keyword. And that keyword hits the algorithm, says, hey, you can't talk about Biden like that. Or, hey, you should be shitting on Trump instead of bigging him up. Right? Or wait a minute, you're talking about your prime minister in a certain kind of way? Oh, you said the word CVID? Down you go in the algorithm. Down. Down. Get the hell down. Down in the algorithm. Shadow ban your ass. Right? And it's not even like being malicious. You're just doing news stories. It's a lot of that stuff is even AI generated itself, right? Like they're getting their stuff from different social media news banks and stuff like that. That just a lot of other pages are going to go and get their stuff from, you know, different pages and stuff like that. You can pay for services that just have a bunch of news stories ready to go, captions, all that type of stuff. A lot of this shit is just made by AI. You post it, and whatever comes from it, comes from it. You know what I'm saying? Road to success is follow the agenda, or the algorithm will come for you. And you. right? I don't want to get too deep because that's when the stream gets taken down. You feel me? But all I'm saying is that the Toronto and Canada's biggest blog page shouldn't not pop up on your feed when you go on Instagram. Okay? When you open your Instagram page, if there's a page that you follow that has 2.4 million followers, okay, it's probably one of the higher ones besides the entertainers and athletes that you follow, right? It's probably one of the accounts that has one of the higher follower accounts in your following. If they're not popping up on your feed just like that, you got to literally look for 6Buzz post, which is in turn affecting their traction. Think about this as well. Yes, they do get posts that have 1 hour ago. Sorry, y'all can't see that on the screen. 1 hour ago, 2,081 likes on it. Okay. However, if they weren't shadow banned, that would have probably been 5,000. You feel me? So salute to 6Buzz, man. I didn't even know what I was going to be going here, and I think this is a positive note. It's kind of positive. It sucks that they're shadow banned, obviously, but I think that they need their flowers. I think that people need to. I know a lot of times they have, and don't get me wrong. I've had my issues with 6Buzz in the past. People have had issues with them. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's been on friendly terms with these guys. But you have to respect the way that they do their business, and the amount of achievements that they've been able to accumulate. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. I think I got enough talk going.
We love hip hop.